On my Papa's Pizzeria menu here, I've treated the pricing and size information for the pizzas in a very simple format, but often on menus, if not almost always, pricing is treated in more of a list form, and these little dots in between the size and the price are called liters. And this formatting is created using something called tabs. So let's go ahead and create some tabs because that really may be the way that you want to create your menu. So I created a new paragraph style so that I have my pizza sizes and prices in a list format. Each time I hit return, I'm creating a new paragraph. So even though these are a single line, there's a return between each, and so each one is considered a paragraph. So I created a new style called Prices Sizes tab, and it's slightly different than the one that I created down here. What we want to do is get these prices over onto the other side of our column and have them align along the right-hand side, and we want to leave our sizes along the left-hand side with the left-hand alignment. So I'm going to highlight my items here, and I'm going to go to the Type menu and choose Tabs. And I get this little window that pops up, and it gives us the ruler, which is the dimension or length of our column. So this is the right-hand side of our column, and this is the left hand over here. These are the tabs. This is align left, this is align center, and align right. So I want a right justified tab. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to click in this little gray bar above the ruler. And ideally what I'm doing is clicking the location that I want the tab. So if I want the tab above the 2-inch mark, then I click it there, and I get the right align tab. Now nothing happens yet, but if I were to go ahead and place my cursor right in front, well, let's get rid of the space. If I place my cursor right in front of this price and hit the tab key on my keyboard, then my price moves over. Get rid of the space, same thing, hit tab, and same thing for this third one. Now another thing I can do is add a leader, which is just a series of dots, and I should have done that before, but I can do it individually. I could have done that when I set my tab originally, and it would have added those. Okay, and if I want a little bit of extra space here, maybe I don't want my leader going right against or so close to my type here, I could just hit the space bar and it'll give me a little extra space. Same thing on this side, but it looks pretty good. I want my prices to be flush right along the right-hand edge of my column. And I can extend this little window. It actually wasn't showing us the entire width of our column. So our column is a little bit more than 3.5 inches. Here's the end of it. And we had it so that I was only seeing a part of it. So let's drag that out so we can see the right-hand extent of our column. So I'm going to highlight my text, and I'm going to select this tab. I'm going to click and hold on it, and then drag that tab all the way to the right-hand edge here. And if you notice, if you drag away from this little bar, your guideline disappears, and so does your tab. So you want to be really careful. Just stay on the bar, and then when you get to the edge, you can let go. And your prices will move all the way to the right, and your leaders will expand to fill that space. Working with tabs can be a little bit tricky because this gray bar is very finicky. If you accidentally click in a spot without a tab, you're going to create a new tab and things are going to get kind of messed up. Now your text is following the new tab. This one doesn't have a leader, so you have that blank space in there. So if you make a mistake, then just hit Command Z. If you create a tab that you don't want, so let's say you accidentally click here and you create a brand new tab. If you don't want that tab, you can just click and drag it off of your little ruler here, and it will disappear, and you can see it went back to following the previous tab.